Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will talk about the list command or ls command in Linux. So list is basically one of the most commonly used command and that is mainly we are using for Linux and Unix-like systems. So it basically lists out the directories, files, subdirectories, and other objects. So there are many options which are basically uh, used with the list. So let us do one thing. Let us go to our terminal. If I say pwd, my present working directory, this is uh, present working directory is home Raman, right? Under root, I have home directory and then Raman directory. Now, if I say ls, so what it will do, it will list all the files and folders in my current working directory. My current working directory is Raman directory. So it is displaying all the content, means all the files and folders of my current directory. If you want to see the content of a specific directory, for example, you want to see all the content of the root directory. So what you can do, you can run a command ls and then that directory name whose content you want to see. So here it shows all the files and folders of root directory. Same way, if you want to see all the files and folder of home directory, in last lecture we have discussed about the file system in Linux. So we need to start with the root only. So here you can see uh, if I say ls and slash home, so it will show all the files and folder under the home directory, right? So ls command is to list the files and folder of a particular directory. Right? Now, I'm using Control L to clear the screen. If you want to see that files and folder in a long listing way. What is long listing way? See, when I'm using only ls command, I cannot differentiate that this is directory or a file. But I want to see whether it's a directory or a file. So what you can do, you can use long listing command with -l option. So ls -l, enter. Now here you can see it is displaying the directory, all our directories and some other metadata. Let us understand uh, what does it means. So if your uh, list is started with D, so this is basically permissions. Okay, this is permission, and the first letter indicates whether it is a file or a directory. So if it is D, it means it is a directory. Directory is the one which can contains other files or directories. Now, if it is D, it means desktop is a directory. Now, these are the permissions. This is too early to talk about the permission, but I will re-explain in detail when we move to the user permissions. So here, there are three types of users. So first user is called the owner, and uh, second user is called administrator, and third user is called the other user. Okay. So there are three types of users. So first user is called owner. Owner means who has created these files. Okay. Who is the owner of the file. So in my case, I have created with the Raman user. So Raman is the owner. Second is called the group users. Group users are those users which are basically belonging to the same group. For example, I have created a group, say admin group, and under admin group, I have user 1, user 2, user 3, and so on. So all these are the group user. User 1 is a group user of user 3. and vice versa. Third is the others. Other means these are the users which are not in the group and which are not the owner. So those are called other users. For example, if I create user 4, then user 4 is other user for user 1 and user 2. Okay. Now here, these three permission, which is R, W, X. R indicates read permission, W indicates write permission, and X indicate execute permission. Okay. So these are three permission. So in this case, we are having D. D indicates it's a read write, sorry, it's a directory. And then it is having read write and X. So it means the owner. This is the owner permission. So owner is having read permission for this desktop directory. It is having the write permission and the execute permission. Execute permission means it can go inside the directory for directory case. If it is a file, then it means we can execute that file. Second permission, which is mentioned here, R-X. R hyphen and X. So this is for group users. So group user means this R indicates the group users are having read permission and group users are having execute permission. What it means, execute means they can go inside the directory and they can read the directory. Now, third one is R hyphen X, that is for others. So others can also read the directory and they can go inside the directory. And at the end, there is a dot that indicates SC Linux context, which we will discuss later because this needs a detailed discussion on this. So I believe you understand this portion, which is the long listing, D directory, owner permission, group permission, and the other permission. And dot indicates SC Linux context. Right? Now, this two indicates that link count. So this two indicates link count. Let me clear this portion. This two indicates the link count. So what is link count? Link count means how many subdirectories it has. Okay, subdirectories. So in desktop, we are having two subdirectories. Okay, two subdirectories. What it means? It means that if I go to this particular desktop directory, I will see two subdirectory. Every directory is having two directories, hidden directories, which is dot and dot dot. So this indicates the current directory and this indicates the parent directory. Okay, so let us confirm that it is having two subdirectories. So to check that, I will say ls minus l LA I use A basically for hidden files and directories and desktop. Right? I'm just writing DES and tab key. So here you can see there are two directories, right? There are two directories. So this is the link count. This indicate the owner. So owner means user. So Raman is the user who is the owner of this desktop directory. I have a group which is called Raman group. So this is the group which has the ownership for this desktop directory. This 6 indicates the size. Okay, size of the file or directory. Now, next is the time, date and time. So here it indicates that I have this desktop directory on April 10th. So if you see the current time, which is 6th May, so this directory was last modified on 10th April at 8:32. In some cases, you will find that there is a time here, and in some cases, you will find an year here. So let us see that also. If I say ls minus, let me clear the screen, ls minus lh and a, h is for human readable, we will discuss that, and under root. Now here you can see in some cases, if you see here, it is showing 6th June, June 25, 2024. And here it is showing April 10, 1951. So why here it is showing the year and here it is showing the time? If the file is last modified within 6 months, then it shows the time. If it is more than 6 months, then it shows the year. Okay. So here you can say 6th May, and here June 25, 2024. So it is more than 1 year, not more than 1 year, more than 6 months. That's why it is showing the year. All right. So now let me go back again with the ls minus l command. So this is the size, and this is the last modified date, and this is the name of the file or directory. Here all are directories. See, all are directory. Let us see some other example where we can see the files also. So if I say ls minus l and root. So if you see here, it is a combination. So here you can see this is a directory AFS. This is a soft link. Okay. So what is soft link means? See, basically what happens, for example, I have file 1. In Windows, we create a shortcut. So same way, here we call the soft link. So I have a file 1 and it is having some data inside it. Okay, so there is some data inside this file. So I want to refer this file with some other name. So for example, I'm creating a short files, okay, another name. So this file only exists if this exists. So this is called soft link file. So here you can see this bin directory is pointing to the user bin. So bin is totally dependent upon this. If I remove this, then this also does not exist. So this is called the soft link. And if there is a soft link, it is started with L. Okay, if it is a soft link, then it is started with the L. So here also you can see there is a soft link. This is soft link, right? This is soft link, right? So these are the soft link files. Now let us see some normal files. In normal files, you will not find here D. You will find hyphen. If I say RWX something, so it means this is a file. If it is D, it means it is a directory. If it is a L, it means it is a soft link, right? So we will talk more about this long listing, right, in our upcoming lecture. That's it for this lecture. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.